Hello everybody, welcome to Totally Tabled. My name is Shaggy, and today I'm doing a full solo playthrough of the Royal Limited. This is another one of those simple, solo-only, 18-card microgames from Button Shy. In the Royal Limited, we're going to be trying to play out all of our cards. We'll either be playing them as train cars, or as passengers in those cars. Don't worry if you don't know how to play, because I'm going to explain everything as I go. I've got everything set up. I've shuffled up the deck of cards and dealt out 5 as our starting hand. I drew out 2 VIP passengers from these 5. They are double-sided, so you just get 2 at random. I got P. Woodson and B. Carter. We have the conductor card here, which is going to help us keep track of the rounds. We're going to be playing 4 rounds in this game, and there we go. We're ready to begin. We're going to be taking a series of actions until we decide to pass for the round. The first type of action we can take is to play one of our cards as a train car. And I think that's the first thing I want to do. I want to play this card, this luggage car, as a train car. We'll have to imagine that the locomotive is up here, and we're going to be building out the train going to the right. Now this card has a 0 on it. That's the number of cards from our hand that we need to discard in order to play it as a train car. So in this case, we don't have to discard any cards. And you can see down here, it has a special ability, but that won't activate until we've placed a passenger in the car. In order to place a passenger in a car, it either has to match the color or the number. So in this case, we could play this card right here as a passenger, placing it and slipping it under like that, because it matches the number. We could also use this one because it's blue. And there's no cost to actually playing a passenger. You don't have to discard cards, you get to do it for free. And when you do that, you activate the special ability. And each car can only have 1 passenger. I think for now, though, I actually want to just play this card as another train car. So again, we just add it to the right-hand side, and there's a few restrictions. This train car must be a different color and a different number than the previous card. So I couldn't play that card as the next train car. I couldn't play this card as the next train car. It's got to be both a different color and a different number. This one works perfectly, but it's got a 1 on it, so I have to discard one of the cards from my hand. I think I'm going to discard that one. Now at this point, I only have these 2 cards left. I could not play this one as a car because it would require me to discard 3 cards, and I simply don't have that. I could play it as a passenger. I think instead I just want to play this one right there. It's a different color and a different number from the previous car, and it costs 0 to put out there, so there we go, boom. I think now I want to play this VIP passenger. These 2 cards are special in that they can only be used as passengers, and they have a special requirement in order to be able to play them. In this case, for B. Carter, it says the train must have at least 3 cars placed in the highest valued unoccupied car. So we have 3 cars, perfect, and she doesn't have a number, but she does have a color. And so we have to make sure that we place her in a yellow car, which the private cabin is, and it's the highest numbered unoccupied car. So, perfect. We can slide her right in here. And now we get to activate the special ability of that car. It says to return the top card of the discard pile to your hand. So there we go. We get that one right back. Lovely. I now think I'm going to play this as a passenger, right there. It's the same color, so we can play that there. And we activate the special ability. It says place a card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. So this card goes to the bottom of the deck, and there we go. We are completely out of cards from our hand. There's nothing more that we can do. We can't play her yet, so we have to pass. That's the end of the round. We spin the conductor to show that we've played 1 round of 4. And we deal out 5 more cards. And now we get to go again. It's that simple. Our goal at the end of the game is to have as few points as possible. 0 is the best score that we can have, and we get points for every card that we haven't played. So any card that's left in our hand, any VIP that's left in our hand, as well as any of these cars that don't have passengers. So ideally, at the end of the game, we have played all of our cards, and every car has a passenger in it. Let's see if we can make that happen. Okay, I think I want to play that as a car. Different number and color, and I have to discard, discard this. I think that works. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have a setup round here. I'm just gonna play this and discard these two. And I think that's it. I think that's all I'm doing. So we'll turn. Okay, we're already halfway done. This is a very quick game. 3, we're gonna have to shuffle this up. There's only 3 cards here. Ooh, okay. Wow. So we're in a weird predicament here because this is the only card that we can play as a train car after this one. Because these two match the color and these two match the number. Wow. And I don't think I want to play that one. Okay, I'm not sure this is going to work out. I think I'm going to play this as a passenger. Now this card says next, which means the next action I take has to be what this card says. And if I can't do that, then it's actually going to end the round. So this card says, next, ignoring card colors, place a passenger in a car with a lower value than that passenger. So I think I'm going to put this in this car. It's a higher value than the car, so that's great. So now this says, choose an adjacent car, trigger its effect. And I actually don't want to do that. I'm actually going to pass. Here we go. This is the last round. We're going to get this last card. And ideally, we'd like to play all of these. Now, I don't think this is going to happen. In order to do this perfectly, you'll have 7 cars and 7 passengers. Now, I think what we want, we definitely need to play that. This is the only card we can play right here as a car. So we got to do that. That's 0. That's a good start. We could play either of these two, but this would make me discard both of these cards. So I think I have to play that and discard just one. This one. Ooh, and this is not going to work. Yeah, this isn't going to work at all. Yeah, all I can do is play this here. Discard a card from my hand. I can't play her here like I wanted to because of B. Carter. She doesn't count as an odd. I have to place between 2 odd valued passengers, and she doesn't count as an odd valued passenger. And I can't place her at the end here. So that's it. That's all I can do. That's game over, and that didn't go very well because we have 1, 2 empty cars and 3, 4 unplayed. So that's a score of 4. And if you look in the back of the book here, it says 4+, you lose. The great thing is, though, we can shuffle up and deal and try again because it's that quick. Okay, here we go. Time for attempt number 2. We have 2 new VIP passengers. She needs to be placed between 2 even valued passengers, and she needs to be placed between 2 passengers of equal value. Okay, so let's go like this to start off with. We'll discard that. And then we'll play this. That's 2. We'll get rid of both of those. Okay, that was a quick round 1. I think I'm going to play this here. I have to discard 1 card. No, wait. I want to play this. Discard 0. I'm then going to play this. No. Yeah. I'm going to play this here. Numbers match, so I'm going to return the top card of the discard pile to my hand. I then want to play... Ooh. I think I want to play this here. Discard 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. Next round. Got to shuffle. Okay, I think I'm going to put this 1 here. Not sure what I want to discard. Maybe this. I want to do this. That's going to trigger this. Choose an adjacent card, trigger its effect. So we're going to trigger this one. Draw a card, then return the top card of the discard pile to your hand. Cool. So we'll draw a card, return this to our hand. Yeah. We're going to play that there. Matching numbers. So it says place a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. Guess this one. I can then play her. She had to be placed between 2 passengers that were even, so that works. Here we're just going to draw a card. We don't have anything in the discard pile. I think I want to play this for free. I want to use this here. This says, next, ignoring card colors, place a passenger in a car with a lower value than that passenger. So there we go. We're ignoring color. That says to discard a card from my hand. I can't do that. And then we take that card, and we can't place either of these two. So there we go. That's the end of the game. We have 2 cards left, so that's going to be 2 points. And we did slightly better. That is Beginner Conductor. So hey, we didn't lose that time. Well, there you go. That is 2 complete games of the Royal Limited. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.